You see, the lesson at the very front of the book of Nahum for us is this. Sometimes God speaks a word into your life that seems completely unbelievable. Sometimes God speaks a promise. Sometimes he speaks a command into your life that seems impossible to believe. What do you do when you receive the impossible word of God? How should you respond to it? The book of Nahum teaches us that the way we ought to respond is to believe the bare word of God. That's a phrase that Martin Luther used to use in the Reformation. We ought to believe the bare word of God. When there is no apparent evidence around us that the word of God is true, then we still take him at his word because God is truth. We believe the bare word of God. You know, you can apply that to every single difficult thing that you read in the Bible. And there are difficult things, aren't there? Sometimes I'm not even necessarily talking about things that are intellectually challenging, and there are intellectually challenging propositions in the Bible. I'm sometimes talking just about those that are personally or morally challenging. The command for a husband to love his wife when she seems unlovable. The command for a wife to submit to her husband when he seems unbelievable. The command that parents are to nurture their children in the admonition of the Lord and not just to cultivate people who will succeed in society. We're to cultivate people who fear the Lord. That's what we're to cultivate in our children. And when there is a society that says that you don't have time for that, the book of Nahum will tell you that you believe the bare word of the Lord and you make time for what God tells us to make time for. You can apply this lesson to every word that God speaks into your life that you find impossible. You believe the bare word of God, and what we're going to see as we walk through the book of Nahum is a guarantee that when you believe God at his word, you will be vindicated. What I want to do as we walk through the book of Nahum is I want to walk through and show you that Nahum shows us something of the character of God and gives you reason to believe him, reason to take him at his word. In fact, our outline for this morning will be 3 truths about the character of God that give you reason to take him at his word. 3 realities about who your God is that give you motivation and reason to take him at his word, especially in the day of trouble.